Future flavors.
Yo, what is the deal? Shout out to the grateful ones at the crib tuning in, checking us out. This is another segment of the Future Flavors Show. We live at 101.7.3 Studios here in Pittsburgh, and I got a very special guest in the building, and he brought his crew with him. This is a, would you say childhood friend?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, childhood friend?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
I said, like middle school? It was
yeah,
kids.
It was kids.
You know?
We was out here skating.
Yeah. Got a childhood friend from way back in the day, like way before Cold-Blooded was a thing, way before Ahse was a thing.
Yeah.
Like years, like real deal years.
That's facts.
But nonetheless, I've seen this dude grind his way up, doing countless shows in the city, performing, changing his image, doing all kinds of things on stage, developing his stage presence, going into many different realms of the city, through the artsy-fartsy community, trap community, hip-hop community, all different kinds of places. And even linking up with this dude at the skate park, getting into all kinds of shenanigans. But nonetheless, we got Ahse in the building. What's up?
So it's Gucci.
How you feeling today?
I'm good. I went to go come my crew right here. You know what I'm saying?
That's,
yes, sir.
Who you got with you? Shout him out.
I got my boy London. I got my boy London Yellow. I got my boy Jeff. Jeff back here. We've been friends just as long as most people. You know what I'm saying? It's just we really just just be out here making music. Yeah.
That's what's up, man. That's what's up. I'm fine. Thanks for asking.
How you, my boy?
Well, that's all good, man. It's cold outside.
Trust me, we know. It's out there.
Yeah.
Brick's cold.
So just to kick things off, let the people know where you from, how'd you get your name, and what was life like growing up for you?
So I got my name for my middle, name. So
which is
Austin. So that kind of just developed after my mom would constantly, call me Ahse instead of Austin. But yeah, that's pretty much where my name came from, and I just kind of used that and just roll with it. It was easier for me. Where I came from is Pittsburgh. I was moving around a lot when I was a kid, so
talk about it.
Yeah, I was from Wilkinsburg to Cranberry and then ended up made me all the way to Penn Hills. You know what I'm saying? Like that was like the last moving spot, and we just got comfortable there. That was probably like the best thing for all of us, but at the time,
What makes you say that?
Because just being a single mother of 9.
9. Damn.
Yeah. So it's being a single mother of 9, bro. It's a lot of caretaking and just having to constantly put us in different schools made a huge difference for us. So
are you guys all close in age?
Yeah. Yes.
What's the oldest to youngest? Give me a range.
So the oldest is 35.
Yeah.
Yeah, so think about that. It kind of every 2 years, kind of just a baby.
And the youngest is?
A baby. Every time my dad got out of jail, baby.
Okay. Well, speaking of,
been locked up 9 times.
Yeah. Bro, 9 times. That's 9.
That's a lot.
That's an odd number.
I wonder if
that's a prime number.
That doesn't sound too comfortable.
No.
That's 9 years of just being straight pregnant.
You did it twice.
9
and
to 10.
Kept going.
That's a lot. Shout out to Mom Dukes, man.
Yeah. Shout out to my mom for real. She's the real one.
So, what would you say? Like, what do your siblings do for you? Like, as you're growing up, and are you in the middle?
Yeah, it's like being an odd number. It's kind of like middle, kind of to the younger side. So, yeah.
So, what would you say your siblings do for you? Like, you have a younger range of siblings, an older range, and you're also in the middle, and you have your other brother who I think is like, what, a year younger than you?
No, he's not a year. He's only 11 months.
Only 11 months.
Like I said, very close in age. Yeah. So, my older siblings I kind of just learned from their experience, and with their experience, they explained to me what not to do. So you kind of take that with a grain of salt, but it's also at the same time you want to experience shit yourself. Experience stuff yourself. So I think that personally, with the younger ones, I try to do the same thing. I try to make the balance for them, so they can understand that with my mistakes you can learn from, and not make the mistakes that we all did. So. I just think that was kind of like the middle ground in between it all.
What would you say inspired you to get involved in music?
My dad made music, and
what did he play?
He was a guitarist. He played bass. He was in a band. He was in a band for a while. It was,
what the band was called?
Discovery. That was
Discovery.
What it was, yeah.
Okay.
It was Discovery, and he later in life found the lead singer of it.
What do you mean found the lead singer?
It was
like they broke up and then they found each other again?
No, I ended up, with my girlfriend, and considering we had for, family outside of that, and they have family connected to it. And
Yeah.
one day we, just got the conversation and found like the person who was the lead singer of it, and found out the fact that he knew my dad. So yeah,
That's what's up.
A lot of nicknames. So you know what I mean.
Yeah, small world.
Yes, sir.
So where do you say you get your sound from, or get your motivation to make music from?
My friends.
Yeah.
All my friends. I think that all my friends are really creative.
Mm-hmm.
I get influence from them. I think that even as such as you, like you get motivated to see your friends go and striving and working hard. Even like this fool back here, it just opens your mind to think that like how can I and I'm so grateful to be able to experience the fact that like these people develop these sounds. Jeff in the back, bro, production's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. His voice is unique, and I kind of just build off of what I hear around me, and I try to put myself around original, fun, energetic people, and then that's what I think that became my sound after a while. Just kind of growing from everyone around me.
What was life in like middle school and high school like? Because I was there. I mean, I kind of know.
Yeah, I would say even cameraman's there. So
but for those who don't know, what was life like growing up? What school did you go to? What was it like being a skater in school? Like, how did people react to it? How did it make you feel?
It sucked. I'm not gonna lie, it sucked. Like it had, like I said, there's always balance between it. There's pros and cons to a lot of things.
Talk about it.
But I think that let's talk about the pros first. I think that it was great, being a skater in that, because there was no skaters. It was like we all the skaters we knew. It was me, you, and a couple other people that were genuinely skating, and then we got homies that were coming to the skate park because like they hang out, and we're either wanted just to be part of the culture of skating. And I think that people seeing us sometimes coming to school with holes and stuff ripped off on the side of our shoe, and they thinking that we just walking in, but in reality we're walking in with our skateboard and putting it in our locker so we can go skate right to the skate park after we're done with school. People were just always confused in that, and that's what always sucked, because like sometimes you had to buck up because people will talk their talk, you know what I'm saying? You had to do it. You got to stand your ground, you feel me? And and it started to develop because skate culture started to take over a little bit. It started, spreading around for everyone, and then now everyone started wearing everything that I was wearing.
Thrasher and Vans and skinny jeans.
Yeah, it was like, what's a Thrasher?
They used to call us weird. Oh, you wearing that? You rocking that? You got holes in your shoes? It's like, yeah, but I skate, so of course I'm gonna have holes in my shoes. Like if you actually do it, this is part of it.
Very finicky. Very finicky. Like it was like, wow, oh my God, you're wearing Vans? Like I was just tore those up like 2 weeks ago, and I had to buy another pair because but you wearing it just for the fashion side, which is cool. I don't want to disregard that, but like
sure,
like for real, I think that would really tick me off in high school. It's just the fact that like people were wearing Palace and then Supreme, and it was just like we've been on this for a while, and y'all was like questioning all our gear because we wasn't wearing your Nike sweatsuits, and we were just kind of just being us. And I like I said, the skate culture and what we had, and shout out for it all to be predominantly black. Because let's be real, it was predominantly black, bro. And
high school?
Yeah, like it was.
It was
all of us. It was like
oh, you mean the crew?
Yeah,
for sure. Yeah.
And speaking of the crew, that goes into WNF, and like and what we developed, we started making media off our skating, off our talent, not just us just being us. You know what I mean?
Start making skate videos, merch.
Yeah, like all that stuff like that, and I think that's what took off for like for us. It showed me that like you can do almost anything you really want to, whatever you set your mind to, no matter how young you are, and and that reaches out. That came from that, and it connected to Time Bomb, Daily Bread, all that stuff, and like it just blew up from there, And I go back to school, you know what I'm saying, and people would see me as the same, but outside of that, people would see me as an artist or see me as a skater, and it was just it was just different from high school, you know what I'm saying? High school was just a quick, you know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta do what you gotta do, get your grades and go.
So what was that transition like when you went from being known as a skateboarder and, just a cool laid back guy in high school, and the transition to now people recognizing you as an artist?
It was interesting because, like I said, everyone was, surprised that I was, after high school and everything else like that. I was like, that's what he was doing, Sometimes I wouldn't be at school because I knew I was, I can be at work. I can work at Daily Bread. I can go and make some money. Like, I can, you know, and the fact that, like, you know, technically co-sign, I say, you know, with quotations because...
What you mean co-sign? Who co-signed you?
Brick Diggler.
Brick?
That's my man.
Shout out to Brick.
That's my boy.
Getting spicy.
That boy's spicy. That boy's spicy. You still send me just jalapeno, like, emojis randomly. It's funny.
Yeah, Brick's a good dude.
Brick's amazing. And Alex and Bill, all them people are, like, great people. Sean and Refresh and BJ, like, great people, bro. Like, I honestly... very grateful that I got to experience that all at a very young age, and you know.
How old were you at the time when you were working down at the down at the stores on Penn?
Well, so that at that time I was 16 turning 17, and that's kind of like where it kind of developed. And as I think my senior year is when I decided to do cyber, and just work there full time, 40 hours, and would just, you know, they would, you know, sometimes if we didn't have any work, you know, he'd be like, go skate. You know, and that's what it was. You just go skate. But the way that, you know, relationship started off initially was when we were at a, you know, a skate contest down at Stage AE, where I met Alex, who's the owner of Daily Bread at the time. It was back in like 2012 or something like that. And that's when, like, you know, he gave us gear. You know, Mac was very, you know, Mac was behind it a lot. Same with Bill. They were just, you know, going crazy with it. And, you know, as a young kid, so excited. Like I'm telling you, it was like getting.
When you say Mac, you mean Mac Miller?
Yes, sir. Yeah, it was, like I said, great. It was amazing. I got to meet Mac. I got to, you know, talk to Mac. I've got to, and this all, like I said, came from the people that seen us through skating, and I think it genuinely all started from that. Yeah.
Bushnell.
Let's
talk about it.
Bushnell. Oh gosh.
Just talk about it. Just go ahead.
Look, that was like the ground break of like performing. Like that was like. Everyone from and any person who even knows the Bushnell, like, they know that when you go there, you're definitely gonna get lit. You're definitely gonna be jumping around. You're definitely gonna, you know, you go in there dry, you come in all sweating. You know what I mean? Like it was always a scene, especially huge for the college area. You know, for the college area right there. Oh, and there was some, you know, some crazy nights, but off top, amazing performances every time. I really enjoyed all that.
Absolutely. For those watching who don't know, the Bushnell was this crib out in Oakland, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, and they used to throw shows at the house down in the basement. Open the doors up, set up a whole sound system, mics and everything, and they would pack it out, even the parking lot outside, even the actual house upstairs, and it would just be a big party at least every weekend. And they had a real great run, and a lot of underground artists would come through there and, you know, get their songs going, get some traction, and blow up. A good example would be artists like you, Benji, Slim DJ. Who else?
I think even My Favorite Color performed there.
My Favorite Color, Sound Rostrum Records, him. It was really like a hub for people to really gain their own audience.
Shout out to Stu for that, man. He really opened up his house to like let people come in and just like wow out.
Like anybody, anybody for real.
Like sometimes you're like upstairs and like some wild stuff would happen and you're just like okay, and you go back down there into the sweat pile of everyone. So it was great.
It was a great time.
Amazing time.
So the Peace record.
Yeah. Oh yeah. The Peace record, dude. Oh my gosh, that was so. You know, in the creation of that, I just started making music and. My boy Eli, aka Hippie Swizzy, amazing artist, very very talented too.
He made the intro video for this.
Yeah. Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Like I said, shout out to Swizzy, man. That's my man, for real. But anyways, yeah. So I was up in this attic. It's a big blue house. You know.
I remember.
Yeah. So
talking about that house.
Yeah. So we can go on and on about you know that experience and everything too, and it was a great experience, like I said. But. He gave me the option, like, I was just starting out to, like, actually start to release, but no one really could give me a chance, and I was, you know, kind of low on income, you know, I was just like, man, I just really want to record something. It's the trust.
Yeah.
And Swizzy opened that trust up, you know, opened himself up to be like, hey, let's make a track together. He even drew the picture for it, you know. And,
so he made the cover art, too.
Yeah, he made the cover art, and then, you know, digitalized it, and, you know, and he mixed it, and... Yeah, it was like literally like my first release that was like serious, and then it just started doing numbers out of nowhere. No one wasn't expecting it at all. So it was really cool. Like I said, shout out to Swizzy. He's like literally gave me that opened many doors into that musically for me, and I really appreciate that.
Yeah, that's what's up, man. I remember seeing that record go up down to the Bushnell, people jumping around.
Yeah, people
screaming every single time it came on. Like it was really one of those ones.
Yeah, it was. a college. I would say a college hit for real.
That was
People in Oakland love that. I don't know why. I made because we even made War after that. Peace and War. So we just kind of like let that be a balance. Yeah. And it was really cool.
Yeah. What's a goal you have in your music career?
My goal right now is just to continue to just keep creating. It's just always create and try to stay balanced as much as possible.
So being consistent and persistent, but not overdoing it.
Yeah. Recently I got rid of my album off of YouTube and Spotify and Apple Music because
you took it off.
Yeah, I took everything off.
Why?
I wanted to start over.
Oh, you want to revamp yourself?
Yeah, I wanted to revamp everything. I wanted to come out a little different. I wanted show that there's more creativity than to that, because at the same time most of the time when you make music, it's not recent music. Sometimes it's not, sometimes it is. I could have made that song about 2 years ago and I just said, hey, I want to release it, but there is, like I said, there's no expected EPs or albums. I choose to not do that. I want to just release singles and videos and work with my friends. Like I said, I want to continue doing that with them, and I think that's the fun side of it. I want to stay on the positive, fun side of it. Business is business, though.
Absolutely.
Business is business. But like I said, I still want to keep the love that I have with the music and not lose it.
Favorite spot to eat at?
And what we about to eat at?
Rest in peace. I forget his name.
Yeah, rest in peace. I can't remember his name, but rest in peace to him for real. It was the O. Because like I said, Oakland.
The O?
Yeah, Oakland and Bushnell.
You know what's crazy? I always drove past that. I never noticed it or knew what anyone was talking about. Like when my peoples would say, yeah, the O used to crack back in the day. We used to have cars going up and down and do all this. I'm like, what are y'all talking about? Where's the O at?
Bro.
Is it a club? They're like, no. It's a restaurant. You get food and everything. We used to just post up down there, act like just.
Bro, they was like, look, I don't really like glizzies. I don't really eat that stuff. But like
You don't like hot dogs?
No, I don't like glizzies.
Is it like? Is it like because of the social aspect?
No, I really just never like. After a while, when I came to a point where I can choose what I want to eat instead of having what I have to eat. Like.
So you telling me right now, all the years we know each other, I've never seen you eat a hot dog when you were old enough to make your own decisions?
No, if we talking about skate park, I was struggling. If you see me eat a glizzy,
okay,
erase that. Erase that memory, bro.
All right, fair enough.
But yeah, no, like for real, I choose not to. But like the O, like I said, man, the fries, they would dump. I pick it up, all the fries would be falling off, cheese all over it, man. I was loving it, dude. I'm not gonna lie. And it was a great place after I was like performing or anything like that. Or Antunes. We're not gonna talk too much about. You never had Antunes?
No.
When you put powdered sugar on top of the pizza.
What?
Yeah, it was like that. No, look, say yeah. So I had that. look, I had that same reaction, bro. Like, you're not about to put sugar on my pizza. So I told my boys one day, like, yo, you gotta trust me and just do it. There's a reason why they put powdered sugar on on the counter. They have red pepper flakes and everything, but they put powdered sugar there because everyone does it.
I almost cut this interview so short just now as you saying that.
Bro, I'm telling you, bro. Look, I'm just saying, you can't knock it till you try it, and that's what my boy told me to try it. I was like, all right, man, you bought the pizza, let's just try it, and I did it. And it was amazing.
Favorite place to party if you were to go out?
Anywhere where DJ Cold-Blooded is. No, like I said.
Yeah, that's what's up. Yeah, you know saying. Yeah.
You took a pause. Yeah. I was like, all right, so I guess, but
yeah.
I don't know.
Pull up on me.
Anywhere where DJ Cold-Blooded is, that's where I will be.
No, give another answer.
Good answer.
Yeah,
Sorry, the door in here. Good answer.
But
bring out the bottle of Ciroc.
I think. Dude, I'm not gonna lie. I recently went to the South Side and South Side. So
what do you mean? What does that mean? Expound on it.
It's wild. Sometimes, bro, because like
it's fun, right? I was just
it's fun. It definitely is fun. But like people are like when people get drunk, they don't like to keep themselves in place.
Of course not.
They get like aggressive and stuff, and like now you gotta step on toes because you ain't about to have this.
You could you can avoid all of that
if you go where DJ Cold-Blooded is.
Sure, let's go with that. Yeah, absolutely. Right.
So wherever DJ Cold-Blooded, like we go back to that answer because I really don't party a lot. So.
True.
I like to be with friends, and whatever my friends are doing is where I'm at. So there's not really any like specific spot that I like to go, but I'd say Southside.
Right. All right. Cool. Cool beans. Favorite local artist?
Well, they kind of blew up, so they still
talk about it. Who are they?
London. Jeff.
That guy right there.
This man right here in the tied up hoodie.
Yeah.
Right here, and then this man in the Pikachu hat.
Yeah. What's up with the hat, man? Why are you wearing a Pikachu hat?
Why not?
Exactly.
Fair enough. Fair
That's
enough.
exactly
Fair
the answer.
Fair enough. Heard you. I'll stay over here.
But yeah, these two off top. My first, Bossy.
Shout out to Bossy.
My brother, Judah. Swizzy. My favorite color. James Perry. TV. Bro, I can go like these.
Talk about it. Go ahead.
I'm gonna keep going. TV. I got Lamont. He's just picking up more into producing, and he's getting nice too. Bro, there's so many artists that, and I don't want to don't take it if I don't mention your name, but like I really appreciate all these local artists that are around me. After that, I think I said My Favorite Color and Saul. I don't know if you did anything with Saul yet, but Saul.
No, who Saul? Like the movie?
No, Saul Grandi.
No, I don't think I did nothing with Saul yet.
Yeah, well, like I said, he's nice. I really enjoy it. I like the fact that all those different artists don't even sound nowhere near the same.
No, they don't.
That's what I'm saying. The originality is pure. Like, it's just pure originality, and that's what really sticks out the most. And that's why I really enjoy them being my favorite local artist. I can go on and on about local artists. Like I said, I think the ones that I listed, everyone in Glasshead, specifically these two, because like I said, they've been my boys for a while. Even Jazzo, like I said, rest in peace to him.
Rest in peace.
Yeah, he's always been he's one to link me to that linked me to my friends that right behind me. They were the ones that he was the one that really did that for us. But like I said, local artists, man, those were like really the ones. Bossy, Blanco, all of them. Like I said, I keep going as it keeps pondering back in my head.
All right, Ahse, give me 3 choices that you made that have improved your life.
Moving to LA. Going to different cities while in between that time, and staying close with friends who are genuine and loyal. And the third one is having my son.
Okay.
Yeah, that's not it's not in order, obviously, because my son will be at the top. But I guess that having my son and him being the light of my life. That's like that.
Good thing you mentioned it. What are your thoughts on fatherhood?
Bro, it's the most craziest, funnest, scariest experience ever. I promise you. It's even just seeing something just develop so fast that one day you're holding him as they sit there and cry, and they're very helpless. To the next thing you know, that they're talking to you, telling you that I want to go up the steps. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's like, yo, there's no way you just told me that. Like, you know what I mean? Changes diapers to a point where they're opening the door to go use the bathroom themselves. It's like, it's just crazy. It's something that as a parent, you just kind of just realize that holy crap, this is ridiculous that someone, like that little tiny person just grew up to be an adult. Slowly growing up to be an adult. Yeah. Yeah, I think that and the age that you just continue to see. You go through the teething process.
Yeah.
You go through when they're sick, and you just, and sometimes when you can't do nothing, and you feel helpless at the time, and you look for the only thing you can do is take them to the doctors and just try to stay positive, and that stuff that will eat you alive, as you're sitting there in that situation, bro. I tell you, it was scary stuff like that before, especially during this time, pandemic.
What's a piece of advice you would give to other young fathers out there?
Other young fathers? Stay positive. Stay positive and keep your head up. There's times where it's gonna get rough. It will get rough. But keep your head up. Keep going. Times will always be better. I'm telling you.
All right. Well, before we get up out of here, where can the people follow you? Where can they tune in? Where can they tap in with the music? Where can they book you for shows? Where can they get features?
Okay, so you can follow me on pretty much everything on IG. My IG handle is Ahse47, AHSE 47. You can follow me on Twitter. It's the same thing. All of it's Ahse47. So it's very simple like that. You can find my music. I like I said in this interview, I said I took everything down. I still have my music on SoundCloud if y'all wanted to check that out, but I don't really go on SoundCloud anymore. That's a dead horse. But like I said, you can follow me. Just go search up Ahse, AHSE. There's music up on Apple Music, Spotify, Tidal, TikTok if y'all wanted to make a sound with it. That's like I said, that's pretty much all at Ahse47.
Cool. Well, there it is. We appreciate you coming through. I know it's the holiday season. You got to get gifts and everything. Everything's crazy right now. But we appreciate you stopping through up to the station. It's another segment of the Future Flavor Show. Ladies and gentlemen, Ahse.
Just let you know that COVID's off, nigga. We been outside. Yeah. Feeling good, feeling great. Yeah. Hey. 47 legends in seconds. It's been the presence of legends. You pussy niggas is peasants. I break it down in segments. I've been down bad, laid over like lines of some brown plaid. Blueprints like Hove. I ain't learned cat. Could've been this, could've been that. Why don't you rap? Cause I've been spacing this gap like I know fast. Dealing with big pains. Don't act like your shit stank. You ever check yourself to a point you ain't feel pain? Numb nigga, dumb nigga. More sour than an old plum nigga. From the slums, banging on the pots like they was drums. Now we running with the guns while we searching for crumbs. Writing on beats, filling that seats of shows. There it goes, another moment to boost the egos. Losing my bro from these niggas up in the pole. It ain't nothing new, cause 12 pulled up faster for a nigga smoking the bowl. It took another life, nah, nigga, it took another soul. Let me sit back and reminisce about the last time we strolled. It's cold, on and on and on and on and on. Check, go on and on and on. Do you know how many brain cells I lost? Getting lifted, it's like bars and Cheech and Chong. Hot boxing in the two-door car. I heard this beat has been going on and on and on. I'm on. Ayy, it took a minute, but I'm here. But we in here like swimwear. Pussy niggas, get them out of here. My chain like headlights, bitches are dead. I know what mom told her, it's not polite to stare. In our rooms, we probably fuck beside the stairs. Word, yo, peep, I feel the tension rising. I can't calm, can't let the devil rob me. Just to be like these ego niggas rockin' designer. I sit and I peep, mama's crying from gun violence while the cycle continues and codes get passed down. Praying we don't get pulled and get the pig packed down. Right around the corners, grillers hungry, so they got banana clips out. Smoking on the wood till I pass out. Wake up from my OBE, get my notepad, and I snap out. I get it now, my bars too dope, like morphine, and I wonder why they so sleep. Y'all niggas be so sheep, rolling, smoking holy, right